This pandemic, we know the need is great. A quarter here, a dime there. Why not round up for a good cause?
The little change is adding up millions to millions of dollars each year, but who exactly is reaping the benefits? Tonight, News 4 investigator Chris Nagus' mission to track the money starts in a Taco Bell drive-thru.
Hi, how are you?
We've all been here. The drive-thru line. Can I get 4 soft tacos with tomatoes added? All I wanted was lunch, but on a recent visit to Taco Bell, I was asked to round up my 9-something order to $10 to help education. It sounded vague, so I said no, but I was still charged $10. The cashier misunderstood me, but couldn't figure out a way to get it off my bill. So I wanted to know where my 48 cents and everyone else's money actually goes.
I have a sausage muffin this for.
Whether it's the McDonald's in Fenton,
Would you like to round up the next?
this grocery store in Shrewsbury,
Is that for the St. Louis Stray Rescue?
Yes.
or this pet store in South City,
20 to 11 to years old.
our producer found plenty of opportunities to round up at the register all over town.
The Donate to Help. Do you know what charity it goes to?
Do you remember what the donation, like what charity?
It goes to PetSmart charities.
Thank you so much. And then I had my own experience at Taco Bell. There it is, in black and white. My extra change went to something labeled the TB Foundation, otherwise known as the Taco Bell Foundation. The mission? Supporting tomorrow's leaders, and it raises a pile of money.
We also have an impactful grants program that has given away more than $50 million.
Because it's a nonprofit, it must file this form with the IRS. It reveals your extra change piles up. The most recent filing, one from 2018, reveals the foundation raked in nearly $14 million. These roundup campaigns can be lucrative. Just ask Joe Waters.
They're becoming really popular.
Waters operates Selfish Giving, a group that works with businesses to help nonprofits raise money at checkouts nationwide. He told me about a recent venture with an East Coast business.
They have 120 stores. We put one of these programs in place in 3 weeks, Chris. They raised $450,000 just by rounding up.
No question these campaigns raise money for charity, and that can be a good thing.
Do you get a lot of people rounding up?
They want to help out. They be kind and generous and offering.
But can there be too much of a good thing?
Most people are pretty positive about it. Depends on the program and how people do them, Chris. I mean, people would argue that in supermarkets, they've been overdone too much in terms of, asking people at the register.
SLU law professor Henry Ordauer isn't the biggest fan of getting asked to round up.
If I were asked to make a charitable donation to Taco Bell, I wouldn't do it.
But it's not because he doesn't like charity. He feels the campaigns put people on the spot.
But you're embarrassed to say no.
And don't fully reveal where all the money goes and how it's spent.
And even if you ask, you get a general answer. You don't get a specific answer.
Let's face it. Thank you so much. Most people that donate 48 cents like me don't pull IRS tax forms. So I'll do it for you. In the case of the Taco Bell Foundation, some money goes to administrators. The executive director of the foundation made a base salary of $188,000 in 2018, but also received bonuses and incentives, bringing her salary to $255,000. A senior director made just over $200,000. They definitely gave out millions in grants and scholarships, but that's not the only place your donations wound up. And that's what bothers people like Ordauer.
You have no idea where this money is going.
If you donated at the Taco Bell drive-thru to help students, you probably didn't realize some of your money went to the Denver Zoological Foundation or the YMCA in Rapid City, South Dakota. That's because the foundation donates your money to other charities.
More than 350 charitable partners
that might not be top of mind the next time you order a chalupa.
One chalupa, please.
So you might be wondering, who gets the tax benefit of all these donations?
I'll do $1.
Turns out it's not the business, but they do get something.
What they're getting is a public relations windfall. They are advertising that they are providing a charitable contribution, but it's not coming out of the corporate coffers.
The company is just holding the money for the consumer.
And that's key.
Would you like to round up?
It's technically your money, your donation.
Sure, that's fine.
As it turns out, your tax write-off. Most people probably don't keep all of their receipts, but you might want to if you're planning to round up.
In 2020, there is a $300 deduction that one can take for cash donations, and this qualifies as a cash donation. So there's a reason to keep a record of these small donations because they do give you a tax benefit.
That's even if you don't itemize.
Even if you don't itemize.
As for local Roundup donations, a Taco Bell spokesperson told me they gave out 4 scholarships in the St. Louis region in 2020. Those went to consumers and Taco Bell employees. Now, if you have questions about rounding up, you have the right to ask at the point of sale. So I'll ask you, do you round up? Let me know on my KMOV Facebook page. Chris Nagus, News 4 Investigates.